Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And already we're underway here.
Alexander-Arnold kept going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolute...
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Could move up a gear here.
And he was quick to...
Out of play for a throw. Neither side especially adventurous early on. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's in a great position here.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers. Don't concede the opener.
Knocks it out wide. Rashford is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Nicely spread.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
This looks promising. Now that looks a decent ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's forced to go back. Matic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Osimhen. And he's quick to snatch it back. Mbappe. That's very neat. He is through here. Takes a shot. A whisker high.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Wriggles his way through, and he's managed to get free. Looking to play him in. Shot could be... And he shoots! In for the pieces! He's delivered all right! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you...
And the shot! Mbappe. Nice-looking ball. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Delivery from Mbappe. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. That is good alertness. Aimed beyond the defence. Knocks it into space. That's travelling a long way.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's been slipped through. He can get that clear. No, that's been intercepted. And that is a little undercooked. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now then, the ball, that is asking for trouble. Can he finish? He has done it! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature.
And we hit half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Arsenal will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Caicedo. Fernandes. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's the chance to counter. That ball looks a good one. He gets big! He's got a goal! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and a counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Matic. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. Branch gets into some space, serves up a cross. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Rashford is onto this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played out wide. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's through here. It's made its way to him. Now, who's going to be first to this? Fernandes. But it's Rashford. Dink through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Pinamonti. Messi. Osimhen looking to add to his goal. Maremovic.
Arsenal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Now the cross. He rises! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That, Peter...
He's having a go, and he's following up! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Numero 10, attenzione, una sostituzione.
Mbappe is herring after that one. Now it's Pinamonti. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
A header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, il numero 25.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Played back into the centre. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to...
Plays the return pass. Looking for options for movement. Delivered with swing. Cleared away. Berardi. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now. And surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Hughes. No one, no risks, and the game is Peter Berardi. To Matic. Quality ball.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Now it's Rashford, looking for the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Matic. Wrench. That's been cut out, well played. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
Everyone, the excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
And already we're underway here.
And the shot! And he's there to belt it away. He's a chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And across it goes. That's an imaginative pass. And a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Osimhen! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That's really well cleared. And here's Osimhen. Arsenal finding their passes. And he's taking no chances there. They've won a corner. It's their second corner of the game. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Now it's Rashford. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Alberto Moreno. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. It's a pretty loose pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Paz. Back towards the middle.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Paz. Fernandez. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Now it's Rashford. Fernandez applies the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Up he goes! Well, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Big chance now from 12 yards.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
This to go one up. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Can he latch on to this? That could spell trouble. And that's a dangerous ball. Messi. Done delicately. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Has a look and plays it forward. And they've got rid.
Arsenal can only afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Dink through. Paz. That is ended up in no man's land. In a trice, and they are soaring! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Paz. Great chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Serves up across.
3 minutes added time.
Now this could be a chance. And we hit half-time.
Arsenal are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Arsenal in control at half-time, 2-0.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
And we're off again. Paz. Tries to cross. Good ball, good take. And he shoots! It's fallen kindly here. And it's in! The second half sparks straight into life. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Moreno. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Comes in! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, that's a key interception. Diego Carlos. Osimhen, he is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match. And at last, their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Paz. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Fernandes simply refused to be outdone there. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Paz aimed beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold with a fine tackle.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And he's managed to get free. A lot of space ahead of him. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter. It's good at that type of thing.
Diego Carlos. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but face to face with the keeper. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. There seemed no way back, but they are level.
After 73
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Number 5, Fernandez.
This has become one superb game of football.
Number 14,
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Hughes. Number 44,
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Fagioli. Substitutions taking place.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Bacciorina. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, smashing header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Bacciorina has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Rashford. Diego Carlos gets over and intercepts.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
This looks promising. Fagioli. Osimhen has found the net here, of course. Pass somewhat off target. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Rashford. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Osimhen gets into a good position. And there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it was, and they're all square. Osimhen picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big... Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Osimhen. Now it's Mbappe! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. Crosses it in. It's a mighty effort! Well, they've got it again. There's the shot! It's hit the upright.
Who was always destined for greatness, and I feel he's well on his way to fulfilling that. He's deadly, whether playing through the middle or from the left-hand side, but I noticed he can now develop the play from deep also, and that's a new and exciting side to his game.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Delivered in. Mbappe. Played into space. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.